Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Today, another beautiful day. Got the sun shining. I hope everyone has had their breakfast or is eating their breakfast. But thank you for joining me. So this morning, we've got two books. First one is Dinosaurs, and second one is Alexander, the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. So I'll go ahead and get started with the first one. So we've got Dinosaurs by Grace Macaron. Dinosaurs lived long ago. Fossils tell us what we know. Now, I hope some of you kiddos out there do love dinosaurs because me and my daughter, we love dinosaurs. So doing a fossil dig would be pretty cool, don't you think? Some were big, some were small. And if you recognize these dinosaurs, definitely shout them out because these are pretty cool. Because, big ones, bigger than that, wow. Some were long. Wow, about as long as a football field with that one. My goodness. And some were tall. Pretty sure you guys can recognize that one because it's about as tall as a house. Some had beaks, some had sails. Those. Some had plates and powerful tails. For sure, those tails are powerful. It's a lot of armor for this one over here, if you can call out its name. Some had spikes or bird-like feet. You see the spikes this one has, and then that kind of looks like chicken feet a little bit. Some ate plants and some ate meat. Some had horns and bony frills. Some had fancy crests and bills. The horns and the frills, and the crest and the bills. Some had sharp claws. Some had strong jaws. Wow, look at the jaws on that one over here. My goodness. Some dinosaurs fought each other. Yeah, it looks like they're about to fight. And some of the young stayed close to mother. Oh, that's sweet. Staying close by mom so no one gets hurt. Some dinosaur eggs hatched in a nest. Oh, can you see those little baby ones? And that is that. Which dinosaur do you like best? Can we see all of, so now we have all the names of the dinosaurs. Does anyone have a favorite one? Like probably maybe T-Rex over here, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or maybe an herbivore over here. These are pretty cool. Do you like dinosaurs? And then we got some more on this page as well. You point out one of your favorites. Yeah, these are really cool. So with this, I do have a link below if you guys want to print out some coloring pages or anything like that of your favorite dinosaurs. You can definitely do that and share with us. And the next book is Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day by Judith Wurst. I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on the skateboard and by mistake I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running, and I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Alexander does not look happy today. Would you be happy if you woke up with gum in your hair and all that happened to you? No, I don't think so. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent code ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. I think I'll move to Australia, said Alexander. In the car, Mrs. Gibson let Becky have a seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I'm going to be carsick. No one even answered. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Does he look a little scrunched in the back there? I don't know. Nobody likes to sit in the middle, you know? At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of the sailboat better than my picture of the invisible castle. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 16. Who needs 16? I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Does anyone like the picture of his invisible castle there? Creative, but sometimes you do actually have to draw something. I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. He said that Philip Parker was his best friend, and that Albert Moyo was his next best friend, and that I was only his third best friend. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, that the ice cream part falls off and the cone part lands in Australia. Oh, yeah, he's not looking too happy today. Everything keeps getting worse. There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Albert got a Hershey bar with almonds, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had little coconut sprinkles on the top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in dessert? It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. He does look very sad today. That's what it was, because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I said, I'm going to Australia. He does not look happy. Oh, no, and it's never fun getting a cavity. Oh, no. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot. And while we were waiting for my mom to get the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy. And then when I started crying because of the mud, Nick said I was a crybaby. Oh, geez. That's not very nice. Or Alexander. And while I was punching Nick for saying crybaby, my mom came back with a car and scolded me for being muddy and fighting. I'm having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, I told everybody. No one even answered. Now, I don't think fighting is the way to go if something like that happens, but, he was very frustrated. So then we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers. Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes. But then the shoeman said we're all sold out. They made me buy plain old white ones, but they can't make me wear them. I don't think he's going to wear those shoes, so no. When we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copying machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk, and I was careful as could be except for my elbow. He also said, don't fool around with his phone, but I think I called Australia. My dad said, please don't pick him up anymore. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Yes, his father does not look too happy with all the. Does your mom and dad look like that sometimes when they're having a bad day? There were lima beans for dinner, and I hate limas. There was kissing on TV, and I hate kissing. Look at that. He does not look happy either. Oh my gosh. Does anyone like lima beans? I don't really have lima beans, but they're not that bad. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes. My marble went down the drain, and I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. I hate my railroad train pajamas. Okay, I think those pajamas are actually pretty cute. Don't you think those are cute with the railroad trains on it? But he does not look happy, though, as usual. When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep. And the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. The cat wants to sleep with Anthony, not with me. It has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom says some days are like that. Even in Australia. All right, I do like this one. That was Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And if you guys have read that before, I hope so. That kind of some days are like that, but today I hope not. It's super awesome. Stay healthy, stay safe, and have an awesome Monday. Thanks, guys.